or hashtag REN to let us know who you think it's going to be. But the battle of the bottom of the standings, one of these teams will move up and get off that spot. And we'll see if they can keep rising through the rest of this split here. Echo Fox.
As you talked about, they were trying to shove into the turret. There's a huge wave bottom for Renegades. Instead of trying to push it into the turret, maybe deny something, they use that wave to go for the dragon, and teleports come in.
They want to fight this one off, so here comes Echo Fox. Who can they land the CC on? Oh no, the stun goes onto hard. Level 6 on Elise, the flash knock-up. Look at the burst damage. Has to repel into the air, but that means Hakuho could die, but gets a heal and stays alive for now. Now Alex Sitch goes in for Froggen, who pops the barrier, but first blood's already come through onto Crumbs, and now Freeze on the backside has to kite back away. Echo Fox now running away from the dragon with first blood in their belts.
That experience advantage, Freak, that KFO had, level 6.
Freeze also already rushed Boots of Swiftness, which is interesting. It's very low damage doing this, but he will be very fast. There gets headbutt pulverized. Hard is around. Stun out of Hakuho, who takes up the damage, and he gets pulled in by the Callista as well. Goes for the knockup, hits big. That's not good for Alistair. Trying to run away, but gets turned into ground beef. But a 1-for-1 as Crumbs overextends through the package. Thank you, Froggen. 2-for-1 to Echo Fox.
Ooh, I actually thought that was going to be a misstep there. Hard. So that's why they didn't have Lulu back up.
That makes sense. That explains why Renegades would have pushed in like that. They knew KFO didn't have teleport. And they're like, oh, okay, we can 5v4 this. Almost everyone, just by nature of playing League of Legends, likes to move between attacks, because it's normally a good thing to do. Against Rek'Sai, you shouldn't. Today I realized.
Some minions up top, so Fox going to be able to get that dragon, number 2 stacking up.
Renegades have to give away complete control of the map as Flares walks top lane to catch the wave. Echo Fox realizes this, take the dragon, walk away.
Which is actually very good for Echo Fox. Flares is level 11 on the Quinn and has amassed a decent amount of CS for himself, completing Ghostblade now, so anyone without a bunch of armor, aka not Malphite or Elise, could be a possible
into
target.
this jungle. Blue trinkets and sight stones in hand.
Yeah, they're trying to use the extra mobility that they do have.
They want in. They want in. Echo Fox don't realize that they're right across the wall. 3-man knockup. Turned back around by Big. And look at the damage. Hakuho's already gone. And Renegades wanted that fight. But Keith assassinated by Flares. Well done to the Renegades top laner. A 1-for-1. But now Renegades have to run away. Froggen real low. Pushes and pops the barrier. Dodges the glitter lance crucially.
Flares gotta worry right now. Hard's got extra move speed.
Youmu's popped the flash, the kill, and another team fight win, and another kill picked up. A 3-for-1 to Echo Fox.
That's gonna be some extra pressure for them. Their minion wave's actually not pushed up right now. Split pushing Quinn. But here comes Froggen.
Bad for Flares. Does Froggen? Oh my God! Look at the damage output. It's getting a bit closer though. Never mind. He's gone.
Nope. Not too close.
Yeah, Flares ran out of offensive tools and just tried to run away. It wasn't going to happen. Well played by Froggen.
So threatening. Free's going to try and
catch the knockup. Are going to buy a little bit of time with Repel. Rocked right back down, though. I think he was spamming E and jumped right back down to the ground. Shut down kill, goes through to Freeze. Good thing for Renegades.
It is a pick for them. Callista ultimate now quite a bit longer.
Big gets spotted. I don't know why he wanted a recall right there, but now it's in a really bad spot. Does not have flash, has nowhere to go. Easy kill to be picked up. Alex gets it, 2-for-0 to Renegades. Ooh, Big in the brush. It's gonna keep the team from walking into anything. Oh, the flash knockup, Big, but he was onto a trap? Somehow couldn't get back around, but there's the kill on the dragon. The engage comes in from KFO, doesn't find any kills just yet. 4 traps up, red buff on, turrets taking plenty of damage, and yeah, Flares will not join the squad at all. You don't want to fight this Renegades. You couldn't possibly win a 4v5. Turret goes down, the push goes in. We're looking for an inhibitor now to take. Crumbs goes in finally, and it's already after. Alex is already dead. There's a knockback. Crumbs has gone. Flares is still not in the fight. It's a 3v5 at best now. And here he comes from the back, hits a minion twice. It says, just kidding, guys. I can't win this one at all. And Hip goes down. Echo Fox walk away.
Yeah, nice split push. It's just a prank. Aren't able to get anything. Inhibitor goes down. Honestly, Fox could have taken another inhibitor, but they're going to grab Baron instead. I guess
Crumbs is dead. It's the greedier choice.
It's definitely the greedier choice. They could probably pull it off due to how far ahead they are, but this does give you that small window where maybe Renegades get a Miracle Steal. They do have Poppy.
1,000 health. The knockback misses.
Some dirt flew out of the Baron pit. That's about it.
Some Spiderlings, maybe?
Oh, yeah, you got Spiderlings.
Blue team has slain Baron Nashor. Flares now wants to kill Froggen, but hello, that's Alistair.
Don't always get what you want, Freak.
Snuffed out. No more Flares this game.
Okay. Froggen will also do work for you.
Yeah. Froggen's doing a lot of work, honestly. Okay, knockback onto one. That's an Alistair gone.
Got more than Spiderlings that time.
Turret goes down. Flares hits a trap on his way in. One hit from Dota, has to run away. And a nice tackle there by Poppy. The knock-up onto Keith. And it's a lot of damage thanks to Crumbs, but there's just not enough to be dealt. There's the rampage for Froggen. The knock-up from Big. 2 kills picked up. They're looking for 3 inhibs and maybe the game right now. Oh, no one actually blocks the shot, but that's going to be okay. All inhibs are dead. Flares can't do much else. Here comes the last push into the Nexus turrets. Turret number 1 going down. Plenty of fantasy points for Echo Fox team right here. 11 turrets, 3 dragons, a Baron. Another push in for the win. They're going to get it in 31 minutes and 20 seconds and change. Echo Fox get their second win against Renegades.
Froggen back in, and the victory screen pops again. Congratulations there to Echo Fox.
Guys, here's the battle for second place right in front of us. You guys at home, weigh in who it's going to be. Tweet hashtag NRG win or hashtag CLG win.
Combine with Smithy here, and nobody's on the way. There is a teleport. No, there's no teleport from Impact.
Oh, man.
This is probably a dead Altec.
There's the culling. Altec down to 3/4. Aftermoo and Smithy around the wing.
Oh!
They chain up their CC. That's first blood. Going to stick say good turret aggro juggling as well. Nice first blood to CLG.
Yeah, usually when you talk about chaining CC, it's CC will do. And it's going to be Dragon for them as well. Smithy going to use his Spiderlings to tank.
And I like how he actually managed to spread them out pretty well, you see, because Dragon does deal AoE damage. So you can actually lose all your Spiderlings at once, but Smithy, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but managed to have the first one not splash. I mean, Smithy's pathing to get his Spiderlings to walk that way.
True enough, another outer turret trade. Top side is probably going to go down to NRG. I think Darshan will have to back off just due to the threat of Kindred, even though Kindred has recalled in the Fog of War. CLG just have a lot more pressure on the map due to the vision. Yeah. And it's going to allow them to grab this Rift Herald very, very quickly for themselves. I say give it to Darshan this time around.
I don't know if he can kill Malphite. Maybe he won't be against him, but
looks like Jungler wins again.
Yeah, I think this is the right choice.
Darshan, the long
link
game
by
here,
Moon.
though.
Goes in, pops the ult, gets a little bit of damage to. There's the Valkyrie away, and Darshan says, you're right, I don't want to fight this after all, but gets down pretty low on health. Here comes the Malphite, 500 HP, flashes for the Q. Darshan has nowhere to go. He's not going to live. Pops the flash, jumps backwards. There's the knockup, there's the kill. NRG get their first one of the game, thanks to Impact and GBM.
Hey, those deep wards that they got with that top movement actually do pay off, so it was a worthwhile risk for them. They killed Darshan. They can try and shove in mid lane here and trade a mid lane turret for the early dragon. That's honestly a really good trade. If you can get that mid turret down, run away. Nice escape from Darshan. I thought that he was toast, but very good understanding of the blocks.
Oh, the flash by AlphaDraft! That's the kill picked up. Absolutely beautiful play by both of them. That's how you 2v1.
Flashes into the brush, fires the binding from Fog.
And GM didn't see it coming. He had flash up and just didn't realize he was getting bound.
You have to have a pretty quick reaction to flash that, but you can definitely flash that binding.
Well, CLG tilting up to the top lane right now, looking for Baron Nash to be their pickup there. Darshan, one-voting Impact, who sits against the wall to not get turned around on. And look at that, GBM walks down and says, thank you very much, that's going to be mine. Now, Huhi forcing back Moon to buy some time for the Baron Nash take, but it doesn't die fast enough. Smithy's dangerously low.
Yeah, still a little early in the game for that one.
Ooh! We saw that.
Saw that.
NRG did.
With that move from Huhi.
Another attempt on Baron. The TP in from Darshan. They're rushing this one down, but the rest of that squad is nearby. Ezreal and Corki have to walk from base. Huhi getting chunked out by Moon after the try to help. Does not land the bind, though. And here comes the team. Teleport is coming in from Malphite. 4,000 health on Baron. This is risky by CLG, but they pick off Conquan. Now Moon pops the ulti very early, and Afro bites back, but Baron Nashor is picked up by Impact. Then he ults 3. This could be horrible by CLG. A triple for NRG if you count the Baron, and they're pushing into kill more.
Okie dokie. That was an early smite for
Getting away pretty cleanly. CLG still chasing. I don't know if this is going to work. Rom has respawned and come back in. Flash bind on a GBM, but again, CLG trying way too hard, taking so much damage, and Afro's going to go down. CLG jumping in really hard again. Darshan really wants it. They do pick up Impact. They get the heal for it, but can they win this fight? Altec is healthy, and he's playing Ezreal. This makes it hard for CLG to win. It's a 1-for-1 as ult comes by.
Another skirmish trading a lot of health though for both teams is actually okay for CLG.
Yeah,
They'll probably be able to get this dragon, which not only gives them the 6%, but stops CLG's dragon stacking. Everything turned at that Baron. Smithy might go for this. Nah, that'd be a suicide move. Doesn't have it in him.
The map is fairly dark, though. Honestly, NRG don't have any wards that spot CLG's jungle, so they actually can't catch people out. They literally just now got one that sees Smithy. So they're not really ready to set any traps up.
Oh,
Alpha go right in for Smithy. The ult in, Black Shield comes through, he stays alive, has to get away, and who? He picked up Altec! He picked up Altec as the team was looking somewhere else. That is a huge pickoff.
That is the biggest pick that he could possibly make, actually. Another collapsing.
A lot of damage coming through. Stixay alone on the wing, putting plenty of damage down. Conquan at under 1,000 health. Stixay takes him out from the side, and now who he wants in. Impact has no ult. He does pick up a kill with a flash going in, but it's a 4 versus 3. Moon on the wings. QSS pops. Stixay's running for dear life because Moon has a lot of damage. Hops in, and who he comes back around, looks for a bit of damage. And by the way, Darshan was pushing. By the way, that inhibitor is dead.
This CLG 4-man squad is so good at buying time for Darshan to split on bottom. Oh, that's...
No, who he? Who he know? Who he know? Oh my God, he's gonna kill Impact anyway, but he doesn't deserve it.
No, he's not!
Oh my God,
No,
he is! Ignite with the swag kill, and Darshan is killing the base though. They have to recall and stay alive, and Nexus turret is dead. Mid lane tier 2 is gone as well. Impact's dead for 50 seconds. Who he dodged a true shot barrage.
Dodged?
Oh wait, hold on, what if he recalls into it?
No.
Oh, spectators, come on!
That's after that, NRG have to highly prioritize their vision around themselves. They need to ward both flanks as well as directly behind themselves, so that there's no possibility of that happening again. They cannot afford for Altec to get
guard back in without problems. Of course, again, there's only one Nexus turret alive, and this is a big wave of minions. Look at that burst damage. Altec running away. Summoner heal was used here, and now they got a binding on a Conquan. There's no chance that Prom lives. A great pickup by CLG, splitting the team up, winning the 4-on-4. They're looking to push top lane.
Great binding there, flash binding from Afromu to find another kill for themselves, and it looks like they are going to be able to close in on the...
Ooh, the damage! Stixay doing his best wild turtle impression, going in and finding the kill. Now Moon's gonna pop the Lamb's Respite to stay alive, but he's gonna get rooted inside the zone, picked off by Stixay and co, and they're inside the base. Darshan a bit low, gets a heal, gets the pickoff, gets the 4th kill, gets the 5th, that's the ace, and that's Counter Logic Gaming, taking the game back and getting the win in 42 minutes. They're in 2nd place, they take down NRG.
What a well-deserved win for CLG. Getting out to such a strong early game lead, faltering in the mid game, but bringing it right back with a hero play there from Huhi. And Darshan does what he does best, continues to split push down bottom all game. 0 kills for all his hard work.
Yep. You guys at home, let us know who it's going to be. Hashtag C9win or hashtag TLwin to @Eligible Esports. Cloud9 once again. Yes, sure.
Binding hits for high. He's going to get some money from this.
+8, +11, +8.
Got all the stacks off.
He's rich. Piglet battling sneaky. Oh, that bind's going to hit. This is not good for Piglet. He pops the heal early.
They're going all
Gets
in for
exhausted. He's going to die. First blood, and the binding's up soon. Matt has the stun. Jensen's coming around. Can High get it over the wall? Binding's up soon. Oh, that was not even close to on.
Whatever. He got the the first blood. You give him a pass on that. Gotta go now, though.
The Liquid bot first. Again, a lot of money right now on C9 pockets. Most of them hitting 1,000 gold right here. But Liquid not showing up in time. Easy take here for C9. And you know what?
Yeah.
He got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, exactly. Smart call there for Cloud9.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in control of the game. He's not building a farm lead over Dardoch. Dardoch is actually slightly ahead gold-wise.
Oh, skirmish breaks out. TF ultimate popped.
Another bind hits a minion. He flashes in, goes to the play into High, and that's going to be the kill picked up. Piglet gets the first of the game for Team Liquid. And now Jensen forced to wave clear onto the turret. TL with a nice pickup.
The support gets picked on early in the game. Easy to burst out High. And Team Liquid are going to claim their Rift Herald after that.
Really nicely done. All right, so kill turns into Rift Herald. Jensen forced to stay in mid. Now Restaurant's in. Flash snowball. He does it after all. Phoenix flashes out of the absolute zero. Flash for flash. Not the worst thing in the world, but with cooldown boots, Jensen had no teammates around.
Oh, well, instead they're ignoring mid lane and trying to cut off Cloud9's dragon supply. They're going to get it too.
All right, well, the dragon will go down. That'll mean 1 for each team, but it means mid lane is under fire. If Binding would hit, it would have been bad things for Phoenix. Jensen, honestly, can get a lot of turret damage down, finally turns back in for it, but
whoa.
High meant to, he was either afraid of a flash from Matt, but either way, he burns his own. Now Matt pops ulti, rush to the front lines, TP in from Balls. They want this fight now, but the team can't find anything to do. The TP completes, 5-minute cooldown.
Seemed like that early flash kind of threw them off a little bit. High was definitely has an itchy trigger finger after what happened to him last time.
Big set of knockups, a whole lot of CC. They turn right back around. Look at the burst damage. That's 2 kills. Make that one almost 3. Dardoch does go down. The Jensen, he flashed in for it. That's 3 kills and a turret. Not what Liquid wanted.
The Corky mid-game here.
Ooh, Dardoch. 500 damage. We're trying to look at a blue buff the wrong way. Now Rush on the wrong side. That's a flash. And the flash gold card comes in, which will mean a lot of CC comes through. The headbutt back in. This is not good for Nunu. Channels the ulti, gets a bit of damage. Here comes the package. They really want this fight. Dodges away from a flying Alistair. Almost gets hit in the kisser with it, but he's going to be okay. C9 forced to run back. They did pick off Dardoch. It is a 1-for-1. Both junglers dead. Rockets coming through and Balls. No home guard buff, but will run forward.
Did that teleport just come up? We'll have to take another look at that because they do come out with the kill, but still very much behind. Dardoch trying to capitalize. They do have home guards.
Whoa, here comes the team. Phoenix walks fast, has a stacked deck gold card. That'll hit right in the back of the head. Phoenix on a killing spree. Now Rush chasing to turn this back around. But meanwhile, Pele gets caught in the top right side while Rush is going down here. A lot of damage on both sides. Insta pop on the ulti. Fair bit of damage. Now Jensen's back across. They want Phoenix. They might get Phoenix. Pops the cleanse, but Dardoch turns it back around. A killing spree, a flash away. He's staying alive. A double kill for Jensen. Meanwhile, Balls did get that kill onto Piglet. Overall, 2 for 3.
What a ridiculous drawn out chase.
Yeah, because the rest of the team managed to pick up 2 kills off the chase down. So good stuff by C9, and as they reset on the map, Dragon number 2 goes to them. 24.5 minutes in.
So I think Team Liquid really need to continue along with the strategy that they have. Whoa, never mind, team fight.
And here they go. Oh, nice flash getting away from Matt. And now the pull-in by Kalista trying to buy some time because Balls is on the back line. Phoenix on the wrong side, taken down by Jensen plus the culling. Piglet just barely gets away from a Dark Bunny, but Matt's ulti will time out. And it'll be the next kill picked up. A 4-man knockup is nice, but it's still 2 for 0.
Yeah, I was gonna say Liquid probably should continue to spread out, play into their split push strategy, use the globals, but Cloud9 find the team fight they want. Balls initiates, and now they're going for Baron.
You gotta be respectful of Dardoch in the wings. Smite steals can happen even against Nunu. Looking for the damage. There's the burst in, a lot from Quinn, but no kill quite picked up. High's gotta respect Baron damage, though he could go down.
Oh, there's split and
Dardoch at the backside. There's the pickup. Baron Nashor goes down. Cloud9 with like 900 total health on the team, able to walk away.
Ooh, definitely exciting. It only takes 2 autos from Jensen.
Uh-oh. Knocking in the front line. They go in after the turret goes down. Balls is injured, but who's he going to find to kill away? Lorlo and Piglet in the back lines. Balls holds onto it. Knock up from Matt. Another pulverize. Plenty of damage, but there's the hit. He got Piglet and Lorlo. Both marksmen. The easy targets for a Malphite. That's 3 kills in the team fight, and Cloud9 are going to knock down their second inhibitor.
That's probably going to be the extra inhibitor, maybe the game here. Cloud9 don't like to wait around.
They switch right over to the Nexus turrets instead because those are more important than the inhib. Dardoch caught up in the front lines. He goes down. Gold card will kill Balls, lowering his KDA by a third, but it still means the Nexus is in the sights. Rush taking some damage. Phoenix wants to kill him, can't quite do it. Nexus will go down. The game will go to Cloud9 in under 30 minutes. And C9 will tie CLG once again in second.
Another Quinn, another unsuccessful split push game. Never able to get it rolling, never really able to make a cross map play either, even with the extra speed.
Tricky situation, but don't forget to send your votes to @LOL eSports with the hashtag TIPWin or hashtag TSMWin to let us know who you think is going to end up taking the victory. Will it be Team Impulse taking the win? Let's see again. After finishing off his Rod of Ages, he's going to catch this wave while TSM managed to secure Dragon number 1. Team Impulse don't quite have vision of the pit. I'm pretty sure they know something sneaky's going on. There he goes. Finally pulls the spite as Yellowstar leads the charge. Not level 6. He goes down first blood. Mash. Proxen in the lines. Got to dash out. Svenskeren provides chase. He's level 7. Does have the land thrust, but stunned against the wall. True shot barrage. Double kill Mash. Bjergsen zones Pyrian away, but here comes Hunter. Teleporting in from behind. He finds Pyrian. Gets the revenge kill. He's got to be careful. Mash over the wall. He's got no backup. Here's a teleport from Fang. as Rift Herald is being secured.
Yeah, there's been a few missteps by Yellowstar, if anything. He's the only death, and then he flashed for a Pulverize and wasn't able to execute on the play. But he's gone for Distortion Boots very early, so you can
On his
tell.
way as well. True Shot Barrage finds the minion wave. Bjergsen's got to set up these bombs right as Team Impulse look to collapse.
Right, and there's a level 10 Fiora split pushing, so either Chip has to fight now and force the teleport, or they're going to be victims to the split push.
Oh, Bjergsen's collapsed on. There goes the Tempered Fate. It's going to lock him down. Bjergsen is solo, brought to half and goes down to Fang. Yellowstar suddenly too far forward, knocks Fang back. But Team Impulse look for the chase. There's the Iceborne Gauntlet. Will the slow be able to find him long enough? Yellowstar goes low. Yellowstar goes down. Fang with a double kill.
And that's the window Team Impulse was waiting for. Bjergsen took a path where the rest of the team, they continually leave the door open for the other team to come back. Even though TSM is getting their laning advantages, they just can't capitalize on them. Now it's 1Dragons-1. They're trying to make a push. Now the push comes back from TSM.
TSM once again being the primary playmakers in this game. Hanser dives forward, nets a kill onto Proxen. Team Impulse try to punish, but they only lose their tier 2.
Proxen dying with Graves' ultimate up. Can also use that spell as an escape, so nice burst of damage. But Fang behind them with teleport.
Fang is trying to join the fight. He's chunked down to almost no health. Double lift lands the rocket. He's looking for another flash rocket. Double lift shut down.
Woo. Really questionable call there by Team Impulse. Teleporting in behind TSM. Hanser over early.
Yeah, they might be looking for this tier 2 as Hanser goes towards the mid lane to zone away Mash. Bjergsen, misses the stun and gets
a bait.
Bumped. But Pyrion lands on the bomb. He's stunned out, and Sven Skaren follows up for the kill. Here comes the teleport from Fang. Hanser's looking to collapse as well. He's by the Wolf Camp right now. Depth charge is going to find a lot of knockups. Sven Skaren gets chunked low. There's no chrono shift. He goes down as Yellowstar trying to be the tank his team needs. Hanser can't quite find his method of entry.
It's very hard to play Zillion and balance offense with defense. It failed there for TSM. Now Yellowstar caught by Blue, but he's going to have to ult.
Yeah, they're trying to fight. Yellowstar gets caught. He goes down too soon. Team Impulse get a revenge kill. Hanser looking for the flank from the side. This is 5v4, and they're continuing to chase forward. True Shot finds Bjergsen. He's stunned up. Will he be able to save himself in time? There's nobody. He does drop it in time. There goes the Tempered Fate. He will pop the chrono shift, and Team Impulse haven't lost anyone yet. Sven Skaren in the front line. He has the respite back off of cooldown. Hanser with the flash puts on a killing spree.
Yeah, Hanser is the guy.
Oh, double lift.
Nice flash by
Whoa,
Double.
Another flash rocket nets a kill. That one's going to be dodged by Proxen.
There we go. They put it together. Team Impulse stays really far on that one, and you can see how difficult it is for Team Impulse to actually kill TSM there as Bjergsen ults himself, and then on the follow-up, Sven Skaren then puts down the Lamb's Respite to stop it. Everyone on Team Impulse has to go back if they did not die, and TSM gets the Baron, and now a big lead in the game.
Yeah, this is TSM swinging forward. They've got all of the pieces. They just need to put it together into a cohesive unit. And like himself, he's been missing flashes over Orianna shockwaves. It seems like he's found his groove once again.
That was a good
2-0 in flash.
13 kills, but you wonder if they're going to be able to get anything into the base here. It'll be interesting to see how well Fang can wave clear against the Fiora. How well TSM can stop the poke, but they get Pyrion.
Oh, Pyrion is caught. He's almost certainly going to go down. Double lift with another kill as TSM dive. Tempered Fate buys them time. Hanser has joined up. There goes the Lamb's Respite. Fang has walked out of it. He's going down. Bjergsen nets the kill, and TSM are not stopping. The inhibitor turret goes down.
Yeah, well, they currently have Baron as well, so the fact that they've killed both solo lanes of Team Impulse gives them a pretty large window.
Inhibitor, it's up to Gate to defend it all by his lonesome.
Not
there goes the teleport. They're going to start trying to break this turret. Bjergsen flashes for a couple double bombs, not quite able to get them. Hanser, meanwhile, has broken the bottom inhibitor, and TSM are undaunted, charging forward. Teleport was even canceled.
Yeah, this ending is looking pretty clean for TSM because they're about to clean 3 inhibitors off of one fight in the mid game, properly calling after the team fight win to go to the side lane. So they're actually looking for a game-ending push right here.
Yeah, Hanser leads the minions forward. They're going to try to pick it up. Another kill for Hanser. And with Mash still dead, that's a lot of wave clear missing. Pyrion goes down. In addition, Sven Skaren nets the kill. 2 Nexus turrets are dropping. TSM are going to take the win as they look for the Nexus, but not after getting a few kills to top it off.
Yeah, final teleport swag from Hanser at the end. 11 kills to 6. TSM take this one home. Yeah, you can see TSM still not super elated, but that was cleaner than their games last week, who were both against who does exist.
Yeah, it certainly is there. We want to know what you think, though. Let us know your game predictions by sending your votes to @LOL Esports with the hashtag IMTWin or hashtag DIGWin as we get ready for our last game of the day. We're looking for a sneaky play. Billy Boss is at half health. He's going to be spotted out by the minion wave. Billy Boss takes the long way around. Huni looks for a bit of damage. Can he land the parlay? Barrel goes down. There's the flash knockup. They're looking for Billy. He hops backwards, but it's first blood, Huni.
Yeah, a lot of patience being displayed right there for Immortals. So they haven't even had to play from behind. But it is this lane where Shifter is level 6 over Pobelter's 5.
Cocoon over the wall. Cleanse is used early. Pobelter is Ignite. He's burning. Kyurei nets the kill. Rainover can't save it.
Yeah, just a level 4 Rainover as well. Still hasn't been back to buy. He's in danger of getting dove again if Kyurei wanted to get super aggressive.
And now heads to the bottom side of the map as it looks like Wild Turtle and Adrian continue to shove this out. Rainover shows himself. There goes the flash. Fate's call. They're not quite able to find Apollo. They do indeed. Adrian gets the kill.
Yeah, I think that's only his second kill all year from a support for Adrian, but he unfortunately last hits that one.
Yeah. It's trying to capitalize on that gold advantage. Shifter forced to Spirit Rush away. Huni takes a lot of damage from the Runic Echoes Elise. Kyurei has to get away from these barrels. Oh, an auto attack denies it at the last second. Billy Boss waiting over their charm, misses, but Billy Boss still pulls the trigger. Huni, down to 250 health, has to walk out.
Rainover and Huni playing really aggressive in what is kind of a 2v3, and that prompts aggression in the bottom lane from Turtle.
Ooh, blows the Monsoon. Wild Turtle's getting chunked out. There's the Wish as well. Auto attack, but a flash gets him to safety. Billy Boss with the teleport nets the kill. Meanwhile, Immortals pull the trigger onto Kyurei.
Whoa, so a cross map happens right there as Billy Boss teleports down and leaves Kyurei in a way. Huni burns everything, actually, whereas Billy Boss doesn't take any damage. So they're going to look to turn this around.
Yeah, Kyurei's on that side. Cocoon is going to catch Rainover, but he completes the tunnel. Kyurei provides chase. Which target are they going for? It's going to be Huni. He's chunked low, but he's kept alive by Adrian on the far side. Billy Boss is going too deep. He goes down. Oh, action in the bottom as well. Kiwi Kid, oh, Wild Turtle with the flash Ren. He's looking for another, but dies to the turret shot. He's left his support all alone.
Oh, and then Shifter ults it too.
Yeah, Shifter's looking for a kill onto Huni. Will he be able to land the charm? He does indeed. Huni is ignited so low. He goes down. Rainover can't save him. Flash is available for Shifter. Dodges the knockup. Solid kill. Looking for the top tier 1 along with Rainover. Wild Turtle, though, finds Kiwi Kid, but Kiwi Kid is bait, and Wild Turtle has fallen for it. But he goes down, but he still gets the kill. They're looking for Billy Boss on the other side. 2 kills Immortal for the 1 of Dig.
Yeah, I mean, the bait was successful, but you lost your fishing.
Now up in CS over Wild Turtle, and Dignitas are going to be able to take this first dragon of the game off of that.
Yeah, really late first dragon, 16 minutes. It's been a long, drawn-out standard laning phase with actually a lot of action. So a bit of a throwback game. Immortals is a team that's really willing to take risks and make fights, and Team Dignitas is punching back pretty well. But with all of that being said, it's nearing a 3,000 gold advantage thanks to the success of the Gangplank and the Rek'Sai. And Gangplank has some pretty insane scaling. But at the same time, Ari's going to be recalling.
Yeah, Shifter's on the top side, found
for
Huni.
this.
Tries to burst him out. Shifter gets chunked out. Huni doesn't make it over the wall. Billy Boss gets the kill.
Yeah, the question will be what happens now, though, because 3 people were just shown on one side, on the top side of the map, pushing for that next turret. Let's see how Team Dignitas fights back.
Dignitas looking for Pobelter. He seems to be the target. They're diving 2 turrets deep. Yes, it's 1 kill, but at what cost? They're taking a lot of damage. Kiwi, oh, boy, he's able to get away. Flashes from the turret to keep himself, but Rainover's on the hunt.
That was a dive that had to be done with no minions, so even if they get the 1 kill, they are losing stuff on the backside, and Rainover picks up 1 on the return.
Yeah, solid kill. Huni even gets the assist. Meanwhile, Wild Turtle and Adrian are working on that top tier 2. They're going to secure it. It's 6 turrets to 2 now for Immortals, and that was a 1-for-1 trade.
As you said.
And this is such confident play from Immortals. We saw Adrian and Turtle from level 1 look for aggression, but they're looking for even more now. They've found Shifter. He doesn't have Spirit Rush just yet. Shut down by Wild Turtle. Oh, and it just came up.
You know, it always...
Oh, but they're not done yet. Rainover has found Kiwi, knocked up. Monsoon is going to knock him back. There goes the laser. He's still chunked out, but Immortals aren't done. Huni, oh, he's looking for it. Tosses the barrels, doesn't get it. Pobelter, however, has found Shifter, looking for a bit of revenge. Again, the silence field denies any sort of chase. Oh, and flash Rainover.
That's just rude. Chilling Smite on the backside. And they have Callista, so even though they burned the Smite, they can still start this Baron. They have shields and heals for days. It would be a 4v5. Billy Boss teleporting to try and stop this, but Immortals does not want to relent.
Scary situation. 4,000 health left on that Baron. Curie's made it into the pit. He repels upward. Can he secure it? No, it's picked up by the Ren. Curie flashes the wall. There's the laser. Curie goes down to Pobelter. Baron, Immortals, and another kill.
Yeah, very close smite fight right there.
He's got us behind enemy lines charged. He's going to dash in. Will he be able to find the engage? Huni in the front, chunks Curie out. In addition to the Lucent Singularity, they're going to take another inhibitor. Shifter's looking for the flank, however, but Immortals are going forward, not backwards. Apollo goes down, another 2 kills for Immortals.
Yeah. Do not try and flank Immortals. They will just kill you instead of allowing themselves to be flanked. Shifter now at the backside, but this is looking like the final push.
Yeah, the Nexus Tower, #1, goes down there onto #2. They don't have any minions, but they don't need any minions as Reignover's the one tanking it. Adrian pulled away. Shifter is caught. He goes down. In addition, Billy Boss tries to buy some time, but the Nexus is bare, and Immortals are 9-0 in the NALCS.
Yeah, and Team Dignitas put up a fight for about the first 15 minutes, but then the next 10 was all Immortals. 5-0-7 on Reignover. Him and Adrian, the only Immortal members this game without a death.